This episode is brought to you by Range Golf, RangeGolf.come. Find everything that you need golf wear. It is the most comfortable thing on the market. I said thing because it encompasses everything on their website. Matt's got the quarter zip. He let me wear it a little bit yesterday. It is the most comfortable quarter zip I've ever worn in my life. It's thin. It's easy to complete your golf swing if you're into that kind of thing. But also, it also keeps you a little bit warm. The polos are fantastic. They're very thin material, moisture wicking, just like everything else on the market. But here's the difference. You look good in it. It fits you perfect. Doesn't matter what body type you are, whether you're chiseled out of marble or you're a bag of milk.
What?
Or you're a bag of milk.
You're getting close to my range with the milk bag body there, bud.
I'm a dry bag of milk. You're
powdered milk bag.
Milk. Yeah,
You're
I'm
powdered
milk bag. Where it's still a little solid when you hit it. But RangeGolf.com, promo code SHARE at checkout will get you 10% off. Now, nice. support the channel, support Range Golf because they're doing amazing things. They got these amazing hats. They got one that Matt is wearing right now. The one that Q is wearing right now is also Range as well. They just put out a brand new line just after the Masters, and it is unbelievable stuff, so make sure you go check it out. Promo code SHARE at checkout will get you 10% off. Yeah, look at that stash. Boom. Dude, look how much weight Billy lost.
Holy shit, and he shaved and dyed his hair. That's crazy.
And he's got some man lettuce on his fucking chest. Have you met John before?
I don't know if I have.
But you're aware of him, right?
Yeah.
This is John.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, John.
Yep, are you looking at that one?
You gotta talk into the microphone, not point with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
Hi.
Bye.
You gotta talk into it, not point with it. All right.
That's great.
You're now listening to the most mediocre podcast on the planet. Honestly oversharing. Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch.
I'm crying. Did you go golfing yesterday?
No, I'm going today. I got a tea time
Then
at
we
1.
will do a beer and a what's that beverage on the show today. Do you have a what's that beverage with you?
I have a feeling I know what it's gonna be.
Drink whatever's next to you.
I'm gonna be disappointed.
Don't say
if it's
that.
not.
So
Drink whatever's next to you.
he's got the bottle of Hennessy next to him, doesn't he?
Need some Danimals yogurt.
Yeah. It's just,
Oh, that would be so good right now.
Gogurt.
I got Yoplait in the fridge.
ooh, pulls out a frozen Go-Gurt. Oh, there's nothing better than frozen
He's looking at that
Go-Gurt.
bottle of Hennessy right there.
Oh yeah.
It's right. And he's got KCT, the ingredients to KCT right next to him.
And Screwball's probably right there too.
What else? That bottle of tequila is probably still there.
He's probably got a warm ass Budweiser for the last 3 weeks, or Bud Light for the last 3 weeks that's been sitting on his desk.
Probably. What else? What else do you think?
Do you guys have a camera in my room?
How right on are we? How right on are we?
Hennessy, Sprite, tequila,
Mhm.
Coke bottle,
Mhm.
2 tubs of Advanced GG,
Oh.
2 handles of Maker's Mark, 2 shooters of Maker's Mark,
2 handles.
a handle of Jack Daniels, a shooter of Jack Daniels.
A gallon of Maker's Mark.
Plus, he had
Mind your
2
business.
shooters.
Hi, Q. Thank you for joining us today. We all love you so much.
Hi,
And-
my name's Rico.
And
Hi, Rico.
we want you to see the error of your ways, though.
For a guy who doesn't drink on the show a lot, he sure has a lot of alcohol.
he drinks
sitting right
before
there.
the night before the show.
My streaming career just destroyed my liver to a
Probably.
bad point. I'm not proud of it.
He
Yeah.
doesn't have a liver anymore. It's a hockey puck. All right. Oh, dude, I got so much crusties in my eyes. Matt
I don't
and
know how old this water is. It's
yeah,
not good.
the way that it came out, it looked a little thick. Man,
Oh.
what are you doing here?
I was gonna pull up a description, but that backfired on me.
You just showed everybody the
I'm-
fucking photo shoot.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to. It wasn't supposed to open on that screen.
You're doing great, Matt.
You showed
I'll end it
everybody
great.
the photo. Well, it doesn't matter. This comes out on Wednesday, and the photo
It's
shoot.
not live.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. You found a description for your beer?
No, not yet. Working on it.
What are we doing here?
Untapped.
What are we doing here?
You know, John, I've realized that you cannot rely on Untapped
For anything.
for beer reviews because they are just people who have drank them reviews.
Yes.
And they shit on those beers hard when you go to read them for the beer description.
Yeah.
Nobody ever like, Matt. Why is it? Get the mouse off of that screen. Why is it that? So there's actual like data, recorded data for this. People are more likely to review you terribly than to review you well.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because people
They
will
have
go
the
to.
motivation to go do it.
It's like when people are pissed off and they go to Facebook. It's the same like wavelength.
Never done that.
Never done that? I've had it done to me. But Matt, did you find it yet?
Yes.
You got it?
No, because it just goes to, they don't have a description because it just goes to Untapped. So we are drinking Old Nation's Shandy. It's a German-style lager with lemonade, and I'm assuming that's pretty much what it's going to taste like. It was brewed in Williamston, Michigan, 4-point alcohol by volume, 7 IBU, and we have the 1-pint cans.
The fucking label is super simple, but really, really cool.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Really, really cool. All right. Let's give it a sip.
Foamy.
Oh, hold on. You know what would be better to drink this out of?
Oh.
We are so ready today. We are
Product
so
placement.
fucking ready today.
You know what, Rich? You've changed. You fucking sell out.
Bet you it's frosted.
You've changed.
In a mug that you can exclusively find on teamexcluded.com/honestly oversharing. Hit the shop now button and you'll find an awesome mug that says honestly oversharing on it. What is this thing? Well, it's a mug. You can put anything in it. We like to put beer in ours, but you could also, I don't know, kill somebody with it. It is solid as fuck. This thing,
ad read.
this thing is a fucking hammer. You could nail a nail in with this. Probably not. These statements have not been tested by the FDA. All right, so we're gonna pour it.
Team Excluded does not condone the murdering of other individuals with said product.
Are you getting it?
No.
It sucks.
I respect the effort, John.
I tried.
Put in the effort. That's more, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, say it. You won't, pussy.
That's more effort than Billy puts in sometimes.
There it is.
You
Shots
won't-
fired.
You won't pussy fart,
You won't, pussy fart.
dude.
I think that thing's so heavy you could nail a screw in with it.
You got to talk into the mic.
I am.
I
There it is. Do you want that?
No.
Okay. All right. Damn it, I like it.
I knew you would. I took my sip already. I love it. I knew it would be something you would really like.
It's
John,
sweet.
I think, likes it too. It is sweet.
I like it. It's like, so I'm used to the Leinenkugel Summer Shandy.
Oh, it's completely different.
It's different. I like it though.
It's like it tastes thick.
Mm-hmm. Nice and thick.
It's like, honestly, you know what it tastes like? It tastes like just putting a little bit of like vodka into some lemonade.
German.
Yeah. Yeah.
This fucking cat. I swear to God. Let me knock everything over with my tail. All right. What do you think? What do you think, John? You like it?
I like it. Pro score. Am I doing that yet?
Yeah.
Pro
Go ahead.
score. Okay. Well, it's 7-2.
7-2? Okay,
Pretty
that's
good.
a pro score.
Pretty
yeah.
good.
This is shockingly good. The lemon is more of like a sweet lemon. Like the Leinenkugels is more like a bitter lemon.
Yep.
Like a tart lemon.
Yeah.
This is like very, very sweet.
It's lemonade stand lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is more like lemonade.
It's country
rather
time
than lemon.
lemonade.
Yeah. This is diabetes lemonade. Sugarfoot.
I like it though.
Broke the rule.
I'm going one underneath you. 7-3. 7-3. Matt?
And here comes the high score. I'm going to go 7.5. Not dramatically higher than you guys, but it
One
is up
higher
there.
than John.
It's still the high score.
It's not. You're not winning anything because of it.
I don't care. I have prices right as you bitches.
Hey, if high score was the way to score anything, you won golf yesterday too.
Did I?
Oh yeah. You had
Oh,
the
yeah, high
highest
score. Yeah,
out of
yeah, yeah.
Everybody. That ain't right. Shouldn't have done that. He's just a boy. All right. So we did the beer review just now because that's how the show goes. And Q.
Nope.
Be a man.
Q has an awesome segment called, what's it called, Q?
Let's have every.
Now, Q forgot to bring something to drink today, so now he is tasked to drink whatever's next to him.
Combined. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No.
An experience
No.
where this never happening again.
No, it's not.
No, I know. I was kidding.
I had to go to a family event and almost didn't make it.
I'm surprised you went to the event at all.
Yeah.
Oh, it was close. It was a game time decision.
The Snapchat you sent us of like walking in a straight line like
Yeah.
an hour and a half after the show.
It was bad. So I lost a bet, and we've done it to
Yeah, you
we had done it to Q twice,
Twice.
where he had to mix whatever
All the
was next to
things,
him
yeah.
all to get things together.
Yeah.
So I had to do it, and it was honestly I think I had the most disgusting one.
What did you?
Yeah, that was
Jaeger
not good.
was part of it.
Blue carousel.
Oh, I remember.
Blue
this.
Curacao.
I watched
Oh
it.
no.
Is eggnog a part of yours? Because
No.
it's a part of mine.
Q had Bud Light and eggnog and Hennessy.
And
But
vodka and tequila and advanced GG, which saved me.
no,
actually.
that was the second one. Don't even.
Oh, sorry. Rob.
She wore a crown and came down in a bubble. The Wicked Witch to the East, bro. But I was like, dude, I'm fucking hammered. So I set up my phone on the cat tree, and I was like, I'm just gonna walk. Dude, I almost ran right into the wall. Just trying to walk straight.
It was fucking
wild.
great, dude.
Oh, it was
I
hilarious.
don't remember anything that happened after that.
It was funny as hell to see that snap come through.
That's wild.
Yeah, I was pissed. I threw up everywhere. Just throwing up green
No, I
shit.
bet Kim was pissed. You were just in disillusion.
Yeah. I don't know what.
He didn't know what
emotion I was.
planet he was on.
All right, Q, what are you drinking?
It first hit shop shelves back in 1961, and today it's sold in more than 190 countries. Crisp, refreshing, and clean tasting.
Sprite.
That's it.
No balls.
Attaboy. Q's slightly hungover today.
Well, how could that be?
You're not up on your Sprite. Your Sprite. What's it called? When you go to a restaurant and there's a guy there asking
Lore.
trivia.
Oh.
You're not up on your
Sprite
Sprite
lore.
trivia. Yeah. You didn't know it hit the shelves in 1960.
He's still
Fucking idiot.
hungover
Are
because
you gonna
he's
sip
young
it
and
or
in
what?
his
Tell us how
20s.
it tastes.
How'd you know it was Sprite?
Because you're not up on your Sprite trivia. Everybody knows it came out in the 60s.
Right.
He's a soda sommelier.
When the price is right, grab a Sprite. Drink that shit down the gullet.
All of it.
So
All of it. Don't burp.
flat.
All of it.
That looks so
That's
fucking
why I won't
flat.
burp.
Oh my god, that looks flat. When the
I'm not
Sprite,
having fun.
when the Sprite looks like
fun.
thick water.
It's pretty thick.
Dude, there's the carbonation. What carbonation? Exactly.
Yikes,
That-
dude.
This has been here since either Nam or September 08. I don't remember which one.
It's basically simple syrup at this point.
Yeah, technically, with a little bit of lime
With a little
flavoring.
bit of lemon lime.
Yeah. Have you been doing your job over there?
Yes.
Haven't been hearing a whole lot of clicky
There
clack.
was one little bit long gap, but we'll be all right. It's not like
Not 10 minutes. and
no,
47
it's not 10
seconds long?
minutes. No.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure.
All right, so
I'm
I got a
fucking
story for
watching
you
you
guys.
today.
I got a story for you guys.
Hold on, I'm not done with you. Go ahead.
Okay, have you guys ever heard of a gentleman by the name of Joaquin Garcia?
Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah.
No.
That's Joaquin Phoenix's brother. I was gonna say that.
No. So Joaquin Garcia has done what a lot of people think they could do at their job. And that is show up for an excessive or not show up for an excessive amount of time and nobody realize it. So I believe this story came out, it was 2010-ish, so we're 13 years late to it. But I just heard about it recently. This man, he worked in the mayor's office as like a building maintenance guy. He didn't show up for, they say, anywhere from 6 to 14 years.
What?
The only way he got found out was the mayor came to the office one day and had an award and a notice on his desk to give Joaquin Garcia a thank you for 20 years of service.
Yes, gratitude to service.
And he wasn't at his office. So we asked someone in an office nearby, "Hey, have you seen Joaquin Garcia?" And they're like, No, I haven't seen him in quite a while, actually. So they did some investigation, just found out the closest time frame they could come up with is he hadn't been to work for anywhere from 6 to 14 years. Now, his salary was, I think it was $40,000 a year. $37,000 is what his salary was.
So nothing crazy.
Before taxes. In those 6 to 14 years, he had collected, without showing up to work, $250,000. Now, here's where why do you have a guitar?
Don't mind me. Continue with your fucking
Because
story
there
about
is
Joaquin
a
Garcia.
house in New Orleans.
Okay, so here's the kicker.
They call the rising sun.
Here's the kicker for this whole thing. The most the government can fine Joaquin Garcia is $30,000.
Some old, outdated, like.
So this man still collects $210,000-ish, $220,000 for not showing up to work for 14 years, we'll call it, and only has to pay a $30,000 fine.
What was his job?
He was like building maintenance supervisor or
That
something like
building
that.
is probably in disrepair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
no shit.
Toilet's
Like,
not flushing. And, like,
I mean, is it his fault that nobody noticed?
stains on the wall.
That's what, like, when did he start to realize that nobody was going to notice? I'm just going to Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
just fade
Fade
into the
into the
bush.
bush.
What a guy. I think he's my new hero.
Do you know
Gotta
how
be.
quick my job would find out that I wasn't there?
Oh, mine would be at 8:05.
Yeah, 8:03.
Yeah.
Be like, let's text this guy, see where he's at.
Yeah,
Must still
my
be
boss
dead.
would find out midday at the latest.
See, this is why government needs to be defunded, because, you know, he's working for the mayor's office, and big government is just a sham, you know? And the people should occupy themselves. You know what we should do? We should storm the Capitol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying, dude.
Well, and here's the thing, too. It's not so. This is something I would expect to see happen in like Florida.
Fuck.
This is something I would expect to see
Yeah, where
happen
was
in like
this?
Florida. This was in Spain. So
Oh,
apparently,
Espanol.
Oh, the Florida of Europe.
apparently, America isn't the only country out there with an inept government that can't tell when their employees are actually at work.
You know what they should do? They should storm the Capitol.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Works so well for
Christ.
us.
That's what I'm hearing.
You know, put on a dead animal on your head, paint your face red and blue, and call yourself a shaman, and go fucking break a couple windows.
I know a good idea when I hear one.
Is that one Q?
You just ruined the joke. He just don't ask the question after I state that fact, Matthew. It's not how it works. God.
Just verifying.
Hey, say something again, Matt. All right. Good stuff.
All right. That's pretty crazy. 6 to 14 years, which is it's even funnier that they don't know the exact time.
Right.
Yeah, right.
They
exactly.
can't even be like, he hasn't been coming into work for how long? I just told you he hasn't been coming into work.
It's been a while, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
I told you everything I fucking know. I don't know.
Like you hear that story, you're expecting. Oh, the last he showed up that we can find in our records was anywhere between March and April of 2006 or whatever. When was the last time he showed up for work? Anywhere from 6 to 14 years ago was the last time he showed up for
And
work.
he didn't even show
what
up
a-
to use the copy machine or printer once. You know? Maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe they just don't know. Maybe that's the 6 to 14 years thing. 'Cause I know that's what I use the office for.
That's such a broad range of years, too. How do we know it wasn't 5 to 12? How the
Right.
fuck do we know it's 6 to 14?
Like, if they would have been like 12 to 14, I'd be like, I guess. Like, that's still like, there's 2 years unaccounted for there. But there's like 7 years unaccounted for.
That's a long time.
There's 6 to 14 years apparently unaccounted
Yeah,
for.
well, yeah. So, building maintenance manager, right? Office has got to be in the basement somewhere, right?
Right.
In a dark corner. Do you think he said, fuck it, I quit, and told somebody, but they didn't tell the right people, and then he went and got another job and was also collecting this paycheck? Or do you think he was like, I've got a brilliant idea.
Well, so
I'm not going to show up for 6 to 14 years, and I'm going to sit on my ass and collect a paycheck.
It's probably like partially intentional, right? Like, I don't really want to do this, but pays the bills, I guess, and I'm just gonna go home, see what happens.
So-
Maybe I'll get an extra couple of weeks out of it.
What are they going to do, fire me? Apparently not.
So I just read more of this, and I didn't. This is a different article than I saw originally, and The article I had saw just kind of ended it there, like, just never shut up, end of story. So this one says he has written to the mayor asking not to have to pay the fine and is asking for an appeal on the judgment. So he's appealing this.
Hey, actually, could you let me just keep that money because I don't have a whole lot of it
Yeah,
anymore.
I bought a boat.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
I bet Rico's situation he told somebody and he just kept getting a check. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna fucking say a word,
don't
baby.
say a
Let's
word,
go. Like that's at that point, it's not his fault. Like if someone handed you what, $37,000, like what, $1,200 a month, $1,700 a month, you're just gonna go and like, wait, is that math? No, wait, $2,000, $2,200, $2,300.
Are you sober enough to do that math?
Regardless, if you got $2,000 or more a month for not doing shit, you're not gonna tell anybody about it. You're just gonna collect that shit and move. Especially if the W-2's getting sent to your house too. I don't know how Spain and taxes work, but fucking amen, brother. Good for you.
Well, taxes don't work anyway. You don't have to pay those. So,
So what I'm assuming is happening is his appeal is that proof that, hey, I submitted a resignation.
A verbal
And they
doesn't count.
continued.
That's probably that 6,
No, but
Yeah,
he,
the
it's gotta
6
be
to
in writing.
14 years.
That's
he
what
just
I'm
shot
saying.
off an email
Yeah.
in the middle of it at some point.
yeah, that's what I'm
all
assuming
right.
is maybe he has a written resignation that he still has a copy of and can say, hey, I gave this to them.
well, and it's 2005, so emails could. Email was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Yep.
It was
Yes.
That's a pretty dumb thing to ask, Rico.
cute. How
Don't,
much
don't,
money
stop,
every
don't.
month does $37,000 a year come out to?
Are we talking pesos, loonies, toonies, the USD?
Euros.
I rest my case. All right. I just
Difference between you and me. I never rest. Always have my cases.
camera's out of focus, idiot. All right. There is a house in New Orleans. Would you, if you knew you could get away with this, would you do it?
Yep.
You would?
Oh yeah. Fuck it. At that point, just blame the company and just make a fake email one time and say, I sent it to somebody.
Deep fake
Or
it?
I'd tell somebody else in the company, like my boss, like, hey, I know I'm already gone. I'm gonna send you this email and just say that you got it. Cool.
He hasn't been there in 6 to 14 years. All the friends that he once had are either gone, retired, or they're still there, but they don't like him
it's
because he's been gone
government,
for
so
6 to 14 years.
They've been soaking up.
Everyone
Everyone else has it too.
Yeah, true.
Here's
I would
the
have done it like a few months in. That's when I would have sent the email.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think so.
Hey, by the way.
here's the bigger issue with this. Is somebody has been doing his job for 6 to 14 years and didn't get the pay raise for it. Like, if I'm that guy, I am pissed.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's some hourly dude just like
Right.
Let's divvy up
scrubbing
his
toilets and
paycheck
shit.
and give it to the people who actually did their job.
Right.
Hey, where's your boss at? Lunch. It's fucking 8 in the morning. I don't know when
He's
he
back-
takes lunch.
He's been at lunch for 6 to 14 years.
Yeah. That's just that is just so much time. Long
Good for him.
time in between.
That range is ridiculous.
Huge.
Did he get another job, you think? Or do you think he just chilled?
It doesn't say in the article whether he got another job or not. It just says he's appealing the judgment. Which
That
I think takes massive balls, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
That makes all you have to do is get another $40,000 job. You're making $80,000 doing a $40,000 job.
Yeah.
Fucking hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Sick.
I would have just went and got a job. Like, they're sending me money, let me go get a job.
Right.
But, see, this is also Spain. I don't know how taxes work. I don't know how they work here either. But, because they're like, we know exactly how much you owe, but we need you to figure it out for us.
Yeah, it's never made sense to me.
But I
I need to do this.
would he have been able to get another job without them finding out that he still had the other job? No, it doesn't matter because you
Doesn't
can have two
matter,
jobs.
right?
Right.
Oh shit!
Passive income, baby. But in the weirdest way possible.
In the weirdest way possible. Passive income.
Oh my god.
See, now that's a TikTok account I'd follow about how to make passive income. All right, here's what you're gonna do. Here's a 3-step process. Follow my program.
Work
Don't
for the
show up anymore.
government. Never show up again after your second week.
Drop mic.
They'll never
Here's how I made $150,000 last year.
click the
That's
link in the
7
bio to see the rest of the video.
Here's how I made $170,000 as a 7-year-old.
You click the link in the bio and it goes to a paywall right away. Some Grant
Dude.
Cardone shit.
Have you guys ever DM'd one of those guys before?
No.
Oh, it's one of my favorite things in the world to do. It's my favorite pastime. If I'm bored on a Sunday, I'm gonna find somebody that's trying to sell one of those things. I'll DM them. The other day, I DM'd this guy, and he's like, I'm a millionaire selling envelopes to old white women. Like, oh, on Facebook. I go, I'm in. He goes, DM me on Instagram to find out how. So I DM'd him on Instagram, like, hey man, super curious about your business model. Can you tell me more? And he got in the deep of it. And at the end of it, he's just like, yeah, I got this cryptocurrency thing that I just help people invest in and stuff. So if you want to invest and learn how to buy cryptocurrency, man, you should come on over. Like, what the fuck happened to the envelopes, dude?
And now a word from our sponsor. Are you still eating some of the worst beef jerky on the market? No, I started that off wrong. Hang on. Are you still eating some of the same jerky you get from the gas station? You know, the one that is basically generic at this point? Well, I'm here to tell you that it's time to change. It's time to introduce your taste buds to the Taste of Texas by Uncle Irvin's Premium Beef Jerky. They have amazing flavors like Bohemian Garlic, Lemon Honey, and my personal favorite, Jalapeno Honey, plus so many more. Head on over to UncleIrvins.com and shop their collection of apparel and jerky flavors. Use code RICO for 10% off at checkout. Uncle Irvin's, Taste of Texas.
I'm curious about how I could drag and drop envelopes to old white women on Facebook. And you're selling me fucking cryptocurrency.
Do you know anybody
world.
that buys like pens or little things on AliExpress and tries to flip them on Amazon? Do you know anybody who does that?
I've thought about doing it, but the more I look into it, it's a lot more work than what they make
It costs a
sound like
lot
it
of
is.
money to start.
You realize you're a lazy piece of shit. That's why.
And then there's a lot of snake oil guys out there where they're like, invest into it, and then all of a sudden $1,000 is gone, and you're like, wait, where did these guys go? Oh, the company never existed.
Right.
People who do that are suckers.
I do have another story about wasting the government's time if you want to hear that one.
Consensus? Do we want to hear that one?
Does anybody else have a topic to talk about?
Yeah, I do.
I can hold it till another week if we want.
Are we all in?
That's fine.
I could do a short segment of Q's, views, do's, and don'ts. I'm back on the dating apps.
Let's do that first.
Q, give me a synopsis of your Q's, views, do's, and don'ts. Like a quick, like one word.
Anal.
Don't.
Don't. Okay, nice. Mine is obsession.
Ooh. Let's do yours, and I'll just make mine quick.
You sure?
Yeah, which is something you don't do with your hinge matchup the first time you put it inside her. But go on.
First time you put it inside her. What a way to word that. All right, so I was thinking the other day, because
That's first.
you're right. I am always down to do something ridiculous. So like yesterday, I told Matt during golf today I'm going to tackle you, but I'm not going to tell you when I do it. And he was like, well, that sucks, but I guess I'm down. I am always the first guy where it's like Matt says, go run to that truck while I'm hammered. And I say, sure thing. I
Those
realized...
shoes were gripping like a motherfucker, too.
Dude, I wear them to the office, and they grip to the tiles and squeak the whole way down the office. Those are the grippiest shoes I've ever owned in my entire life. So I was diagnosed with OCD at like 10 years old. And it is not an OCD that you're thinking like, oh, germs and stuff. Like, I got to make sure I wash my hands 3 times or make sure, the only thing in that realm of OCD that really kicks for me is the volume has to be an even number. Has to be, whether it's in the car or on the TV, or else I have a panic attack. Go ahead.
Does 5 count the most even odd number out there?
Yes.
Not for me. It's got to be even, which you realize being an adult that 11 is the best volume in the car, but I can't do it. It's either too quiet or too loud in the car at all times. Go what?
On the multitude of long-haul road trips me and you have been on, so I guess the 2. Down to Nashville and down to... Or 3. Mm-hmm. No, 2. I was only
You're doing so good right now.
When you would fall asleep, after you had told me you had this...
Oh, you motherfucker.
That volume went instantly to an odd number, and you never found out.
Get the fuck out of my house.
As long as you didn't see it, he's out of sight, out of mind. He's
Yeah, true. Get
No,
the
but
fuck out of my house.
it gave me the pleasure
Hit
of
yourself
knowing
with
it
those
was there.
fucking nunchucks.
It gave me the pleasure of knowing it was there. And if I told him...
So watching me sleep gave you pleasure?
No.
I was just gonna
knowing
say
that volume was at an odd number.
And then looking over at me and seeing I'm sleeping and can't do anything about it and I'm helpless, it
That
got you
sucks,
hard?
dude.
It didn't get me hard, but...
Close
Just a
enough.
quarter chip.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It wasn't hard to watch, but it was hard while watching.
Yeah.
There's a type of OCD out there that's based around thoughts. So my OCD, yeah,
Can you spell the word thought for me so I know we're on the same page?
THOUGHT.
Okay, all right. Go ahead. Sorry.
Where I get a thought into my brain and I can't get rid of it and I fixate on it, and I have to do one of two things: either tell myself, I could do that, or I just do it just to get it out of my head because it gives me anxiety if that thought sticks in my head for too long. Where it's like, Kim and I, this is a really crazy example. Kim and I were watching that Making a Murderer show on Netflix where they're like in prison and they're on death row.
The Stephen Avery thing, yeah.
Yeah, No, not the Stephen. The one, it's not Making a Murder. It's the one where they're on death row.
I don't know.
And it goes through their entire case. It's on Netflix.
I'm not a white girl. I don't watch murder mysteries or murder documentaries.
You also don't have white girls over your house, apparently. Go ahead.
He doesn't have any girls over his house. I'm looking for girls.
Last
pussy.
night there was one, but it was Billy's.
Matt, do we need to bring back up the Matt was drunk and was on the wrong TikTok story? Can I finish my story now? Can I finish
go
my
ahead.
thanks?
Yep.
I'm interested.
Oh,
You
already-
know about this.
it. So, anyways, before I get interrupted again, if I get a thought into my mind, I get anxiety about it, and they're like crazy thoughts. So we're watching the show where it's like about these people who are on death row, and you go through their case, and you find out either these people got fucked or they're big old pieces of shit. So we watched like 13 episodes, 14 episodes.
Jesus
like
Christ.
Binged it in an entire day, right? A whole season. And we get to the second to last episode, and in my head I'm like, I think I could kill Kim. Like I could do it. Like I think watching the show, I have the capability to do it. And then I'm like, what the fuck am I, I would never do that. Like, what the fuck am I doing? But because I've been watching these shows for so long, in my head, I'm like, I think I could get away with murder. And I get so fixated on it that I killed her. No. I get so fixated on it that I look at Kim and I go, we need to turn this off. We have to watch something else. It's bumming me out. I'm in a really weird headspace right now. We got to get off of it because I sat there for 40 minutes it would be easy. I could overpower her so easily.
In a court of law, we're obligated to say something about this now. We're implicated in your potential
it's for everybody to hear. It didn't happen. She's in the garage. But
So that's where you hide it.
I could do it. I just kept thinking I could, if I really wanted to, I could overpower the fuck out of her. There's no shot she'd be able to stop me. There's no shot. And she could tell that I'm looking uneasy. And so she asked me what's wrong. And I was like, the show's really bumming me out. I look at her and I go, I could take you out. And she was like, oh, I know. I go, okay. And that's what got me off of it. So when we were in Nashville and we had a cutout of Billy's face, I got the thought, tell everybody that Billy has cancer. Or he died from cancer. And I was like,
had cancer.
I was like, don't do that because it's just going to come back to haunt you, right? Don't do that. But I was like, no, it'd be funny.
It was funny.
Billy actually does have cancer. And then I was convincing myself that Billy does have cancer, and I need to let the world know so that we can raise money to help him get through his chemo. And this is all what my brain's doing while we're sitting there at the first bar, just taking our first shot, right? And I need to get through this thought. So I told everybody that Billy died of cancer, and I was like, I feel better now.
So just a quick side note about that story. The best possible outcome of that weekend, unfortunately, didn't happen. And that was the fact that you gave those girls Billy's parents' address
to
send flowers for his funeral, and the bitches didn't send the flowers.
Anyways, so
sorry.
My
Trash whore.
if I get caught on a thought and cannot get rid of it, like it's over. Like I just get crazy anxiety about it because then like especially in the Kim situation, like I was like, oh, I'm a piece of fucking trash. Like, oh, I know I'm not a piece of trash. Wait, am I a piece of trash? Like, am I a murderer? Like, could I do this? And then I literally, Kim could tell that I was like a little uneasy. She was like, what's up? I was like, we need to turn this off. Like, we have to watch something else.
Have you heard that Joe Rogan stand up about women equality?
No.
It plays right into this. So he's like, I don't know why we can't get past the fact that women can't do these very masculine jobs, like protecting the president. Like, I get it. Like, they want equality, that's great. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love women. My 3 favorite people on this planet are all women. My wife, my 3 little girls. I love them more than anybody on the planet. However, I could beat the fuck out of all 4 of them. Easy. Like, that'd be no problem. Just beating the shit out of them. Like, oh, fuck, dude.
It's I just get caught on thoughts and I can't get rid of them. And a lot of it translates into me just doing it. Right? A lot of it translates.
Good thing that one didn't.
Yeah, like I got it caught in my mind that like I need to tackle Matt on the golf course tomorrow. I have to do it. And so I just went and did it. Like there's when we went to Gatlinburg, tell everybody that Dan survived cancer and his nurse
doing cancer?
It's an easy go-to, and there's so many different types of cancer out there that nobody really asks too many questions.
Didn't you say Dan had like leukemia or something?
Yeah, he survived leukemia.
Proud of him.
So did Link.
Stage 5.
But there's so many
that
different.
That was real. That's the bad part.
I know.
I go with cancer because people don't ask questions. They don't ask what type of cancer. They don't dig too deep into it because it's a really hard time for me right now. So you go with cancer. So if it's like, oh, he's got bronchitis, it also doesn't hit as hard, right?
Who dies of bronchitis either?
Look it up.
Oh, really?
I don't know. But I get these thoughts in my brain and I got to get them out somehow. And so I just usually act on them.
I think that the fact that you are conscious about the fact that you could potentially kill Kim, I'm saying that, I think it means that you wouldn't. The fact that you're thinking about it. I think that a lot of the time it's like in the heat of the moment, or it's really, really premeditated, which I hope you're not doing.
I could tell you exactly how I would do it.
Oh my God.
No, we're not going to do that.
Oh
we're not going to do that.
Do you want me to tell you exactly how I would do it?
Let's let your intrusive thoughts be
stop.
your intrusive thoughts.
Rich,
you sure?
Stop. We're going to
implicate
right now. No, because we're already implicated. We don't want to know more.
I'll tell you right now.
No.
So what I would do.
God.
What I would do.
Here's how
if I were to do it.
This is the next OJ book. The next series in the next book in the If I Did It series.
If the glove fits,
you must.
You can't acquit, right?
Oh.
So what I would do is I'm just going to pretend to talk because he can't hear me. And then I want you guys to look shocked. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Seriously?
Really?
Like, he can't see me, so it doesn't fucking matter. He can only see you.
Done?
Yeah, she's done.
So then I shove this thing up her ass. All right, I'm done. Blood everywhere.
This fucking guy, dude.
So after the bukkake, what would happen is...
So
that sounds like a good way to go out.
So I looked up how many people die from bronchitis every year. The number surprised me.
Oh.
Way higher
Per
than
year?
I thought. Yeah, in the U.S.
Can I guess first?
72.
In the U.S.?
In the U.S.
Per year of bronchitis. I'm going to say 200,000. Like
I'm gonna say like probably like 10,000.
Because like old people, right?
Yeah.
You get, like,
72.
72 people, Q, or 72,000?
72 people.
148,000 people a year
Holy
die
shit.
from bronchitis.
That was
Yeah.
close.
How dare you be insensitive about my friend Billy who died from bronchitis?
You piece of shit.
My favorite.
That number was way higher than I expected
Yeah.
it to
This
be.
is for all
too.
you kids out there. If you're trying to fake kill your friends, tell everybody they have cancer. Nobody asks questions. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. What else, man?
And many a poor... I forget exactly how it goes. Many a poor boy, something or other.
Q's mic is too good. We can't even hear him play it.
Yeah, is it like
Yeah,
super suppressed?
Yeah.
Or
Super
he's just-
surprised.
The issues of having a really good
All right,
mic.
Q, end it. End the show.
I could make the gain. Oh, how am I gonna end it? Oh, my Q's, views, do's, and don'ts. Don't have every picture on your dating profile as you and your dog. It's creepy. Take us out.
That was really quick.
That's it? That's all it was?
It's,
I can keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
I
see
need
what else.
elaboration here.
Don't have every picture with you and somebody else. Get a solo picture in there, because if it's you and 7 other girls and the same 7 girls, I don't know who the you are. So
I usually go right to it's probably the ugly one.
it's the ugliest one. It's always the ugliest.
I'm generally the same way, and I feel like shit for thinking that.
cheerleader effect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Is
cheerleader
it,
effect.
is
hall
it
pass, nice.
shallow? Oh, no, it is hall pass. Okay.
Dude, that movie, the shit scene in that movie when she's like puking in the bathtub and then shits all over the bathroom wall.
There's something I want to talk about that's becoming abundantly rapid on the
Rampant?
dating profiles that I've seen recently. Polygamy is catching on, fellas.
Oh, it's huge.
Oh, it's huge.
It's catching on, and there's a lot of girls that already have a boyfriend or husband that are starting to like my stuff. I'm like, just out of curiosity, how does this work? Like, what's your process? Do you have to go through like an interview? How does this work?
Usually they interview, and then there's a guy in the corner just doing this.
Well, and from what I've heard of too, is that they're married, but they both have boyfriends and girlfriends also. Like, it's really weird. It's like,
That's what polygamy is.
That's
Matt.
the
Thank you for
definition.
well,
defining.
usually it's marriage though. Polygamy is marriage.
Nah,
No, polygamy
Yes.
is multiple partners.
it's just that. Not anymore.
Polyamory, I think, is different.
Is multiple
Oh, really?
partners. Polygamy
Multiple
is married to multiple people.
Yeah, I think that's
Well, Kim says we can't do that shit.
Sorry to bring that up, but here we go.
Yeah.
I think it's a power thing, you know, when it gets into that. Like married
Oh.
people, like
Oh,
seeking
yeah.
boyfriends and girlfriends, they're just like,
It's a cult.
yeah. Well, maybe. I mean, on a small scale, but yeah.
I
This
mean,
is gonna
Mr.
come up-
Manson did it the best.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh my God! Repeat that, please.
Mr.
No,
Manson.
it was her.
Mr. Manson,
Mr. Manson. He had so many
my
girlfriends.
uncle.
All right, moving on. Q.
Another one. Don't put on your profile, ladies. This is not going to be warmly accepted, and that's okay. I've accepted that. Don't put on your profile that you're not into quote unquote hookup culture, or you're not looking for hookups. Trust me, we know we're not. You guys aren't looking for hookups right away, but by saying that, it makes you seem a little bit bitchy.
The guitar.
Don't do that. So don't do that.
All right, last one.
Last one. Okay. Shit. Hold on. Oh, here's a good one. This happened to me the other day. Don't.
Drop that. Dun dun dun.
That was a good one.
Well done.
So there's a profile I saw of a young lady, and she had 4 or 5 pictures. And in those 4 or 5 pictures, let's say 4 just for an even number, half of them with blonde hair, half of them with red hair. Now you just told me, I don't know which one I'm into. One of them gives me a boner, the other one kills it. Which one's it gonna be, Sarah? Figure it out.
Okay, which one gives you
I'll
the
tell
boner
you
and which
exactly
one doesn't
how to
give you
kill
the...
her.
No, hold on. Which one gives you the boner? Q, which one gives you the boner and which one doesn't? The blonde or the redhead?
Depends on the chick.
What?
The chick
Everybody
messaged.
knows the answer to that question.
The chick messaged him back. That's why he won't answer the question directly.
Actually, no. There was a conversation had. Let's go through it.
Oh,
Oh,
you're gonna show pics?
Picture.
No, I
didn't
can't do
happen.
that. Can't do that. That's against the laws.
That's not right.
Oh no, I was cheesy. I'm not gonna say it.
no.
say it.
You have
No,
to say
no.
yes.
Don't be a pussy.
Okay, fuck. I said, don't fucking judge me. It worked. I said, I'm intimidated. A woman that can pull off blonde and red that well should be illegal.
And that's the show, everybody.